Had you ever had a gun pointed at you before?
Never in my life.
When he pointed at the gun at you, what did he take from you?
He took my purse. It was rent time. So I had just been to the bank and, so I had my rent's $800, had enough money to pay my rent.
A woman working 2 jobs had her rent money stolen at gunpoint in her own apartment by a stranger who walked right in.
State of Texas versus Philip Thomas Washington. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state,
Marcus Sanders.
for the defense? And are you Mr. Washington?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, in each of the cause numbers, you entered a plea of guilty. And cause number 2022 CR 3498B, you entered a plea of guilty to count 1. State waived count 2 in the repeater paragraph without objection. And 2022 CR 3873B, you pled guilty and the state waived the repeater count without objection. And each cause, I found that there was sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court found you guilty. According to the plea bargain agreement, there's no application. Each case is to run concurrent. There are several cases that are being taken in consideration, and the state is asking that your sentence be set at a cap of 22 years. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report?
Yes, Judge.
Yeah.
Any objections to the PSI report?
None from the state.
State, do you have any witnesses?
Yes, Judge.
How many witnesses do you have?
1.
All right, if you can call your witness.
State calls Cynthia Martis.
All right, can you come forward and raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, you can lower your hand if you state your name for the record.
Cynthia Martis.
All right, state.
Thank you. Cynthia, are you aware why we're here today?
Yes, sir.
Are you one of the victims in cause number 2022 CR 3498B?
Yes.
And the judge is familiar with the facts of the case. I just want to go over a few details that may not have been in the report. What were you doing? Or what were you at first? Where were you at that day?
I was at home sitting on my chair, like I usually do, sit with my door open, and I was there with my friend, just sitting there watching TV, listening to my news, and I do volunteer work behind me, and he was one of the people that helped me, get volunteer work, and I was helping him out as a place to stay, so he was there.
Okay. So let me ask you another question. How long had you been in that apartment?
About a week and a half.
Okay. You said you were sitting there with the door open?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the person that was with you, was that Kenneth?
Yes.
Okay. And you knew him from where you do volunteer work?
Yes.
What kind of volunteer work do you do?
I was helping at the Travis Street Park Church, which is where he works.
And what do y'all do there?
Everything. I usually work in the clothing room, and he runs the showers, the food. He tells everybody where to go. You do this, you do that, you do that.
And so on that day, the co-defendant came up to you, right? The female?
Yes. And I thought I knew her, but because I know a lot of people, but I help out. I feed people too on the side. So, remember all their faces. Some people just need a shower, some and hey, go ahead, take a shower.
Okay. And so that's why you let her use your phone?
She didn't use my phone.
Oh, whose phone did she use?
She didn't have a phone. She made an excuse that she had left her phone in her car, and she looked like she was stressed out. So she left my house, and she said, "Oh, I left my phone in the car." Then she goes down. She comes back with a guy. I don't know who she is. The guy that helped me, with the volunteer work in, knew them. I have never seen these people before.
Did they enter into your apartment?
Yeah, because my door was open. They came and they said, "Do you remember me?" And I thought I did, but I really didn't. She said, "Come on." They wouldn't know.
Who was it that had the gun?
This guy.
Had you ever had a gun pointed at you before?
Never in my life.
When he pointed at the gun at you, what did he take from you?
He took my purse. It was rent time. So I had just been to the bank and, so I had my rent's $800, had enough money to pay my rent. And then all the bills are coming out. It's like, beginning first of the month, all that stuff. So he took everything I grabbed when to call the police. He said, give me that. Everything I pulled out, give me that. And I was scared because there's a gun in my face.
The report mentioned that he, I guess, made you drop your pants and raise your shirt. Is that right?
Yo,
And then afterwards, you said they took your phone. Did you end up finding pictures that were taken from your phone?
yes,
Was the defendant in those pictures?
yes.
And how has this offense affected you? Like, how are you dealing with it?
I still have my door open because I think as long as I pay my rent, I have that right. But it just reminds me that somebody could just walk in and take your life, blow your head off, and not think about it. And you've done nothing. What did I deserve to have somebody come and take my money that I work for? I work 2 jobs. I do home health care. And I don't know why I was targeted. I worked so hard to help people, to have these strangers walk into my life and pull a gun on me. And I was scared. I'll never forget. Because he could have just killed me. You know, some people might rob you and say, okay, I got everything and go, but I couldn't take a chance. My friend, he said, he wouldn't empty his pockets. He said, you know, screw you, excuse my language. But I was scared. I never had this happen to me before in my life. Why? And it's a memory I'll never forget because it could have been. I could not be here today had he chose to pull that gun. Why?
Your Honor, we'll pass a witness.
All right, thank you. Defense, do you have any witnesses?
I have one, Judge.
Yes, have them come forward.
Cheryl Washington.
Cheryl Washington. Can you come forward, please? All right, if you can raise your right hand for me, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand. State your name for the record.
Cheryl Washington.
All right, defense.
Ms. Washington, you're the mother of Philip Washington.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you verify some of the things that I showed you in the pre-sentence investigation?
Yes, he's been, as a child, he was kind of bipolar and, you know, he had some effects.
Does that continue his mental condition into
His mental
juvenile?
condition into juvenile, yes.
And recently, when all this crime was happening with him, what was changing in his life? What was going on there?
Well, I think drugs came effect in his life.
Did he become addicted to methamphetamine?
Yes, he did. Yes, he
had
did.
a new girlfriend that was running around.
And that's where he met. Before then, he wasn't doing. He came out from the 10 years that he previously had and was doing good. And when he met her, it went downhill.
How long was he doing good?
He was doing good the time he got about, I'd say 7 months the time he was out.
But when the methamphetamine was, it just
He lost all control.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you.
No question.
That's all for me.
Yes, thank you so much. Any other witnesses? All right, Mr. Washington, anything you wish to say? All right, you want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you can lower your hand. I think they're gonna have questions for you. All right, so here's my question. Why are you pointing guns in people's faces?
I have no excuse.
Why didn't you get a job?
I have a job at Toyota.
So why are you taking money from somebody who's working 2 jobs to support themselves?
Influence. It's not really an excuse, Your Honor.
Why are you bringing your mom down here for this nonsense that you have done? Because this is what I've discovered. People, when they get in trouble, who do they always call? Their mom. Why didn't you call your mom before you did this nonsense? How old are you?
2 years old.
So you're old enough to know better. And a lot of people have problems in their life. I know a lot of people who have mental health issues, a lot of people who have drug issues. This is not the way to go. You could end up killing her. You could end up getting killed yourself. All right. All right. Is there anything else? Because the court is going to make its ruling. All right. Then each of the cause numbers, the court is going to sentence you to 22 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's a $500 fine. And each cause number's time and money run concurrent. There's an affirmative finding of deadly weapon in each cause number. Cases taken in consideration are 2022 CR 3501, JN numbers 2049196, 2076193. You are to agree that you committed the court is finding that you committed the offenses of aggravated robbery on December 27, 2021, December 30th, 2021, and January 5th, 2022 with and in concert with Petra Calderon. There's to be no contact with Cassandra Acosta, Jorge Colmenares, Kenneth Henry, and Cynthia Martis. Is there anything else from either side with regards to sentencing?
There we go.
And each of the cause numbers, I'm showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review those documents with your attorney? Did you understand them and did you sign them? All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? If you have a question, you're also not allowed to own or possess any weapons or firearms. Do you understand? If you have a question of a weapon, what a weapon is or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? 25 CR 003-228, State versus Edgar Perez. Can I have parties announce?
Agent Pettis for the defendant.
And are you Mr. Perez?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. How are you doing today?
I'm all right so far.
All right.
Yeah. Looking forward for today, man. I just woke up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you ready to proceed?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Did you review the motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am. I understand everything.
Are you the same Edgar Perez who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2025 CR 003-228 for the offense of theft of property 2,500 to 30,000 on April 25th, 2025 for a period of 5 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
On or about the 22nd day of May 2025 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Edgar Eliud Perez committed the offense of criminal trespass in violation of condition.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
All right, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Judge, deny the motion to then petition ISP, follow TAP recommendation.
Is that what you're asking the court to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, sir, if you can raise your right hand for me, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am. I swear.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Edgar Perez.
All right, why are you not doing well on probation? What's going on?
No, I just been having some family problems. I don't like to make excuses, but I've been having some family problems, but
Well, what's the problem? Because they're saying you're doing, you're committing a new offense.
Yeah, it's just because I've been in the street, man, homeless, and I know, it's my responsibility to do probation, but I want, I'm ready to get it done, man. I've been in jail for a long time.
Why are you homeless? What's
Uh,
going on? I know you're homeless because you don't have a home, but
Yeah.
do you not have any family?
Oh yeah, I have family. Like I said, I have some problem with them, but I don't know, man. It's just I don't want to make excuses. I fucked up and I messed up, and I want to get this probation over with. I don't know if you could give me another chance.
All right, so here are your choices.
If I may, Judge.
Well, just 1 second. Have you ever been diagnosed with any type of mental health issue or no?
No, ma'am.
All right, yes, you wanted to say something, counsel?
Judge, the long and short of it is he was homeless at the time. He tells me that he has a place to go to now. And I haven't seen for sure, but I believe some of his family is here, which I believe, is that correct? Some of your family's here?
Yeah.
So
my
I-
mom,
Okay, so I believe if he's continued, maybe he'll stay at his mom's house. And
Well,
maybe-
does his mom want him at her home?
I hope so, you know, I don't know.
I don't know,
I
but-
think she's still mad, but I hope so.
Is his mom here?
They might have escorted her to the hall, they might have.
All right. Can somebody check to see if his mom is in the hall? Thank you.
State wouldn't like that language.
All right.
Of course, we have no problems with that, if he's continued.
Okay.
Yeah, man, can I talk real quick?
Sure.
Yeah, I just want another chance, last time I was here, I ended up doing 3 months, I did 3 months in county, I'm ready to get this probation over with,
Mhm.
I don't wanna spend my life in jail.
Well, the best way not to spend your life in jail is to abide by the rules and conditions.
Yeah. Do things right,
Mhm.
I just want to.
All right, so your mom is not here.
Yeah, my mom's not here.
So I'm gonna give you some choices today because how old are you?
21.
All right, you know yourself better than I know you. Better than your attorney knows you, better than probation knows you. All right, you're on deferred adjudication. That's not a conviction. So if anybody asks you if you've ever been convicted of, this crime, you can honestly say no, because it's not a conviction, it's deferred. If you receive a conviction, then this is conviction of theft. Whether it's a conviction or not, it's still a crime of moral turpitude, which takes you into collateral issues such as it's going to be hard for you to obtain any type of licensing for anything that requires a license. Now, what I can do is I can continue you, or I will sentence you to 18 months in the state jail facility, give you credit for whatever time that you previously served. So you say you've been in custody for 3 months before, that would go towards your 18-month sentence. Or what I can do is I can continue. I'll deny the motion, alter and amend conditions to include a TAP evaluation in custody. And that TAP evaluation is see if you have any drug or alcohol issues. And I think we're gonna have to do a MIC evaluation in custody as well. So which do you prefer?
I would like, the type evaluation. Like I said, I don't like jail, like everybody else,
I don't think anybody likes jail.
Yeah, nobody likes jail, I wanna be outside, doing my thing, getting money, all that,
Getting money how?
working,
Okay.
working, legally.
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
So I want to do a TAP evaluation and MIC evaluation. That's to be completed in custody. And have you been using any type of drugs in the past?
No, man.
So why did you become homeless, or how far did you go in school?
Well, I ended up dropping out my junior year, but I just had, I'm gonna be honest with you, I just smoke a little marijuana, but I don't have a drug problem, man.
All right, do a referral to felony drug court in custody. There's going to be 200 hours of community service restitution. You're going to either obtain your GED or get some type of trade school certificate. And once that's completed, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. Do you have any children?
No, man.
There's going to be proof of employment within 45 days of release, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, field visits 1 time per month until further notice. Probation, is there anything else you need? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful? You're coming to me and you want probation, the least you can do is come clean and sober, and you're not even doing that. You said, well, you know what? I just want to talk to them with us two alone. And then that person got out of the car so you could speak to them. And then you immediately get out of the car, get in the driver's seat, take off and hit that 25 CR 008222 State versus Brianna Marie Gonzalez.
Alvin for the state.
Todd Lester for Ms. Gonzalez.
And are you Ms. Gonzalez? We're here today for sentencing. You entered a plea of no contest to the offense of robbery. According to your plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 6 years in the prison. There's a $2,000 fine. State is silent on your application. There's a restitution amount that is listed as $2,000. However, in the PSI report, it states that they have not been given proof of any restitution, but that's what you all have agreed to. Taking consideration 2025 CC 003-927. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report and TAP evaluation?
I have not, Your Honor. But I believe we're silent, so I don't anticipate having much comment on it.
Any objections?
No objection to the PSI, Your Honor.
All right. Do you have any witnesses?
No witnesses, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor. We have applied for deferred adjudication. This is Ms. Gonzalez's first offense as an adult. She's young. She's just applied for the ability to go back and obtain her high school diploma that's starting on the 18th. She's currently employed. She has a place to stay. This was a very large lapse of judgment, which she understands. She understands the consequences of her actions. And if the court is willing to grant her the deferred adjudication application we've put in, she understands that even one little toe over the line carries with it some very significant consequences. Judge, we'd ask that you please grant our application for deferred adjudication and allow Ms. Gonzalez to prove to this court that she can be a productive, non-offending member of society.
All right, Turner, raise your right hand for me, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand. State your name for the record.
Brianna Gonzalez.
All right, you need to speak up. So,
Brianna Gonzalez.
all right, so why did you do this?
Your Honor, I made a mistake. I was hanging around with the wrong crowd and
No. Let me just tell you, don't do I was hanging around with the wrong crowd, because if that other person were before me, they would say they were hanging around with the wrong crowd. And I would say, who is that? And you know who that would be? You. So why did you do this?
I wasn't thinking right. I was being dumb and ignorant.
Well, this person is supposed to be your friend. Is that not true?
No, Your Honor.
That's what it says in the stipulation, that they knew you. And this person gave you and the other person who you were with, who was your friend, a ride. And then you said, well, you know what? I just want to talk to them with us two alone. And then that person got out of the car so you could speak to them. And then you immediately get out of the car, get in the driver's seat, take off and hit that person with the vehicle. That's what the stips are. So why would you do this to a person who's supposedly your friend?
Arguing at the time, Your Honor.
No, it doesn't say anything about you arguing with him in the steps. What it says was, victim works as a taxi driver, gave his friend, that's you. So since they say friend, I'm assuming that you all have a prior relationship and he considers you a friend. So he gave you a ride and your other friend a ride. So your friend with a taxi driver and you have your friend with you and he gives you both a ride. And I'm assuming he was doing this out of the kindness of his heart. Did he charge you guys any money?
No, Your Honor.
All right. So he gives you a ride and you go to an apartment complex and you tell him, I want to speak to my friend in private. So the victim gets out of the vehicle and then you immediately jump into the driver's seat and drive away. The victim gets hit by the vehicle that you're driving. And it says the victim had pain on his left knee from the vehicle hitting him. The defendant, that's you, struck the apartment complex gate, tearing off the front bumper to the victim's vehicle. So again, why are you doing this?
Your Honor, I was drinking that day.
I don't understand how drinking makes you do this. Because how did you end up even getting a ride from him? Did you pick up the phone and call him?
No, Your Honor, we were all under the influence at the pool, at the apartment complex, and went to go pick up more alcohol, and that's when I took the car.
No. I mean, there has to be a point where he's giving you a ride.
No,
Where
Your
does that come in?
We left from the apartment complex, Your Honor. It was me, my friend, and Moji. We were there at the apartment complex, and we all took off from the apartment complex, and we all left. He didn't give us a ride. We were all just riding together.
Okay. And then what happens?
I took off in his car,
Why?
Your Honor, because I wanted to leave where we were at, and I wanted to get back home, and we were arguing that same night. We had got into an altercation with my other friend.
That's not what the stips say. The stips say that you told him that you wanted to speak to your friend in private.
No, Your Honor, we didn't speak in private. We were all right there with the windows down.
No, I'm just telling you what the stipulations say. So why do you think I should give you probation and not send you to prison?
Your Honor, I'd like to get my life together and change my ways. I was a troubled teenager for my grandparents. Grew up in the CPS system, and I always ran away. And I feel like me getting myself together would be better and change my ways so I can accomplish my goals and work and continue taking care of my grandparents.
All right. And do you have any children?
No, Your Honor.
Thank goodness. So you said you grew up in CPS?
Yes, Your Honor.
So where are your parents?
I don't talk to my mom or my biological dad, Your Honor.
So you're just living with your grandparents?
Yes, Your Honor.
And who all lives with the grandparents?
It's me and my grandparents.
All right. Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
All right. And if you're drug tested today, what would the results be?
Your Honor, I smoked last night.
All right. And did you smoke at your grandparents' house?
No, Your Honor.
Where did you smoke?
Yesterday I went out with friends.
See, you're still making the same choices. And if you're coming to me and you want probation, the least you can do is come clean and sober. And you're not even doing that. So you're still making the same choices that are not good choices. So when you're smoking marijuana, are you going to tell me you were with the wrong people
No, Your Honor.
or hanging out with the bad crowd?
No.
You're part of the bad crowd. And do you have employment?
Yes, Your Honor.
What do you do?
I work at a range.
What does that mean?
Uh,
What do you do?
I take score of like when they shoot the rifles, and I take care of my grandparents on the side also.
All right. So that taking care of the grandparents, you're not doing a good job. So that's not going to be there. So you say you work on a range. So what are they shooting?
They're shooting like little birds. Yeah, you push the button and they shoot.
Oh, it's the fake birdie things. And so what is your job?
I sit down and I just, I'm a referee pretty much.
Okay. And does that pay enough to support you?
Yes,
And is that a full-time job?
it's part-time.
All right. So you're going to have to get a full-time job. You understand? And your grandparents, they're letting you stay there. So their rules apply. And if you want me to give you probation in this case, you're going to be on GPS.
Sure.
Is there anything, State, you wish to say? I know you're silent. I don't know if there's something you wish to say with regards to facts.
Your Honor, I know that the defendant had her recitation of the facts and the court is reading the facts from the stips. We don't have any information that the stips are inaccurate. So that's what I'll rest on.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. I also have a dismissal point.
Oh, this is county court. You'll have to take it there. Yes.
I forgot about that. Thank you.
No problem. All right. Probation. What conditions do you believe can help her? We obviously have drug issues, bad decision making.
Outpatient. It is recommended along with some support needing the regular random UA. I would also include more recognition therapy.
All right.
I know that she has her, high school diploma.
How far did you go in school?
8th grade, Your Honor.
She's
Why did you?
she's starting her program on the 18th, Judge.
All right. Why did you drop out of school?
Was in CPS. They were taking me from foster home to foster home.
Okay. All right. Do you need any type of therapy?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So if we can do some sort of trauma therapy, I've done a lot of CPS cases before in my career as a defense attorney, so I know that there are issues. And I know a lot of times children get moved from place to place, and that's a bad thing because you've already been separated from your family, and whether your family is good to you or not, you love them. And then you get moved to a new place, and then a new place, and then a new place. Do you have siblings?
Yes, Your Honor.
And were you all separated? And have you had any contact with them?
Just got back in contact with them, Your Honor.
All right. So I don't know how your siblings are doing, but do not bring drama and conflict into their life. You had a bad start in life, and the reason why you've had a bad start is because you've been in CPS care, right?
Yes.
So you're going to have to turn things around and break the cycle. Please do not go out here and start having children until you are able to support yourself and support children. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do not choose some random guy to be the father of your child. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is there any gang affiliation with you?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, probation, this is what I'm going to do. 6 years deferred adjudication. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 45 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors, field visits 1 time per month until further notice, intensive outpatient treatment with probation. I'm going to ask that with the UAs, test for levels, those levels had better start going down. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
The MRT, take in consideration 2025 CC 003927, a $2,000 fine that will be probated. There's to be restitution to and no contact with Mojib, Mojib, Rahmani, Rahmani, and the restitution amount is $2,000. Probation, I'm going to ask for 200 hours of community service restitution. 100 of those hours will be waived upon completion of GED or trade school certification. The remaining community service hours you'll need to do. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Probation, do you think we need GPS?
Judge, I don't think it's that.
All right. Is there anything else we need, probation?
No, I just want to know, are you getting a position for her to get the principal?
No, because I would tell you, sometimes I realize some people are not good test takers, right? So what I'm telling you, if you obtain your GED or if you get a trade school certification, I'll deduct 100 hours of your community service restitution. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And then probation, if possible, some type of trauma therapy for her, please, to address CPS issues. All right. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, Your Honor.
Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. Everybody, I can guarantee you, your attorney has probably had bad things happen to him. Nobody has had a great life where they've just gone through and their life has been perfect. But you can overcome it, but you're going to have to fight to overcome it. You understand?
Yes, sir.
And at some point in time, the fact that you were in CPS care, the fact that your parents didn't do what they needed to do, at some point in time, your choices become your own. And what I can tell you in this court, since you're on probation, at this point, you can put it on a calendar. Any choices you make, those are going to be your own choices. It's not going to be my parent did this or my parent did that. You understand?
Yes, sir.
In this court, to be successful on probation, communication is key. If you have an issue, let your probation officer know about it. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can come back to court, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
And here's my advice to you. I have no problem with tattoos, right? But if you want people to look at you and want to read your book for employment, you're going to have to stop with the face tattoos and stop with the piercing of the face. And let me just tell you why. Because if you come in for a job, some people are not going to take the time to look beyond this, right? They're just going to say, I don't think that person will be good. And they're going to move on to the next person. And you don't want that. You coming in here trying to be hard, I'm hardcore, I'm cool, but you can't be cool if I can't hear you because I don't know what you're saying and the court reporter doesn't. 2 CR 8365W, State of Texas versus Jonathan Pena. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state,
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
for the defense?
Journal this year.
And are you Mr. Pena? Oh, I'm doing great, but are you Mr. Pena? All right, I'm gonna need you to speak up. And probation, there's no application. All right, defense, I'm showing you the discovery acknowledgement. Have you received all the discovery in this case and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Pena, I'm going to show you what's entitled waiver of indictment, reading of information and rights under Article 1.051 and 26.03 of the Code of Criminal Procedure. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it? Did you understand your attorney, did you understand that you have a right to have a grand jury hear the evidence in this case and make a decision on whether or not to indict this case? Did you understand your attorney has certain rights, namely 2 days from the presentation of the information and 10 days from the presentation of the information to prepare for jury trial? Did you understand? Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? All right, so off the record for a moment. I know everybody's coming in here trying to be hard, I'm hardcore, I'm cool, but you can't be cool if I can't hear you because I don't know what you're saying and the court reporter doesn't. So speak loudly. You're not trying to pick up someone for a date. This is legal, so she needs to hear, okay? All right, we'll be back on the record. So did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea bargain agreement in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived indictment, reading of information and rights under Article 1.051 and 26.03 of the Code of Criminal Procedure. Showing you what's entitled information. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the information?
I do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the information as presented?
We are, Your Honor.
Mr. Pena, I'm showing you what's entitled court admonishments and defendant's waivers and affidavit of admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand the state is charging you with as proceeding on the information of felon in possession of a firearm? That's a 3rd-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea bargain agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea bargain agreement and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea bargain agreement in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses to this offense?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
He does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor, yes, it was.
Mr. Pena, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea bargain agreement?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 6 years in the prison. There are no applications. This is run concurrent with 2022 CR 1225. State will take in consideration the following grand jury cause numbers and NIMAG numbers.
Your Honor, some of them have NIMAG numbers, some of them do not.
Okay, so they're going to take into consideration grand jury number 776603, which is NIMAG number 666228. Grand jury number 776600, which is NIMAG number 666225. Grand jury number 776602, which is NIMAG number 666227. Grand jury numbers 778696, 779583. County Court cause number 690086. Did you understand that to be the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, is that the plea bargain agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea bargain agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
Next, I'm going to show you the paragraph entitled Waiver of Appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No content.
All right, we're going to go off the record. Are you a gang member or no?
No, ma'am.
All right, you need to unfold your arms. All right, we're back on the record. State any evidence to support the plea?
Yes, Your Honor, state moves to admit was marked as State's Exhibit 1 into evidence.
No objection, Your Honor.
Mr. Pena, I'm showing you what's entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Honor, we're asking the court to follow the agreement we have with the state after a brief discussion with Mr. Pena. Ms. Baskin for a second. But, we go along with this agreement with the state.
All right, the court will follow your plea bargain agreement, sentence you to 6 years in the prison. Take in consideration the following grand jury, the grand jury number 776603, which is also NIMAG number 666228. Grand jury number 776600, which is also NIMAG number 666225. Grand juror number 776602, which is also NIMAG number 666227. Grand jury number 778696, 779583. County Court cause number 690086. And the court will give you credit for any time served. Is there anything with regards to sentencing on that case?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to show you, Mr. Pena, what is called trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes.
And because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. Do you understand? If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to your attorney. Do you understand? All right, we're going to proceed in cause number 2022 CR 1225. Mr. Pena, showing you what's entitled motion to revoke community supervision. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Jonathan Renee Pena who was placed on community supervision in 2022 CR 1225 for the offense of evading arrest detention with a vehicle on March 15, 2022 for a term of 4 years? Is that you? State?
Violation of condition number 1, on or about the 16th day of June, 2022 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Jonathan Renee Pena, committed the offense of possession of a firearm in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
State waives all other violations.
Any objections to the state's waivers?
No objections, Ron.
All right, Mr. Pena, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion and sentence you up to 4 years in prison and up to a $1,500 fine? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1? Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there an agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, it's an agreed revocation for 4 years TDC.
That is your agreement, Your Honor.
All right, are you asking the court to follow that agreement?
Yeah.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, the court then will follow your agreement, grant the motion, sentence you to 4 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. This will run concurrent with 2022 CR 8365W. And let me see. And there's to be no contact with Francisco Guyana. All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you. We can go off the record. How old are you?
I'm 21.
All right, you're 21. You're making a bad start to your life. You still have a chance to turn it around. If you don't turn it around, it's not going to go well for you, because you're going to wake up, half your life is going to be gone, and the majority of it is going to be spent in prison. You understand? So you're going to have to change your ways. Is your mom and father still alive? Your mom love you? You love your mom? You're breaking her heart. Don't do it anymore, okay? All right, good luck to you. CR 10787, State of Texas versus Brittany Cruz. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Debbie Cruz on behalf of the state, Your Honor.
Defense?
Somebody is not right.
Are you Ms. Cruz? Counsel, had you received all the discovery in this case, and did you review it with your client?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. If you all could either whisper in the box and move to the other end so the court reporter will be able to hear. All right, Ms. Cruz, I'm showing you what's entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand?
Yes.
Next, I'm showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, ma'am.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are, Your Honor.
Ms. Cruz, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it in all the appropriate places? Did you understand you're charged with the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 gram to 4 grams as a third-degree felony? The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand? If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea bargain agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent? Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights? And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea bargain agreement in this case? Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine? Did you understand? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
She has.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Cruz, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, I am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page, did you review that page with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, the state is proceeding on the indictment as presented. There's a $1,000 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication, and there's to be restitution to the Bexar County Crime Lab for testing. Did you understand that to be the plea? Defense?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Yes.
Showing you the paragraph entitled Waiver of Appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places? Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement. The state is requesting that your term of deferred adjudication be for 2 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 150 hours community service restitution, and drug education course. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? To the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State any evidence?
At this time, the state introduces State Exhibit 1 and all of the attachments, Your Honor.
No objection.
All right, state, you can confer.
Thank you.
All right, Ms. Cruz, I'm showing you what's entitled Waiver and Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
It's her first felony offense. She's seems to be doing well. She's working part-time right now, cleaning homes. We're asking the court to grant her application.
All right, who is Sergio Huerta?
That's my ex.
Do you have any children with him?
No, I don't.
Do you have any children?
Yes, I do.
How many?
2,
Ages?
11 and 10.
Where are they?
My daughter's with my ex's sister, my ex-sister-in-law, and my son is going forward with my mom.
All right, so was Child Protective Services involved?
Yes,
Right, and were your rights terminated?
yes.
Are those the only 2 children you have?
I was
What have you,
14.
are you living by yourself?
No, I live with my boyfriend.
Does he have any children?
Yes.
Do they live with you?
They live with me. Well, I'm staying there, so just,
I mean, do the children live with him?
yes.
And what are their ages?
18 and 2 twins are 16.
All right, any children under the age of 16?
No, ma'am.
Where, just as a side note, where is their mom?
Oh, well, they're going to go, oh, that's,
Okay. When you,
Yeah.
when you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be? And you are going to get a drug test today.
yes.
What is the result?
Yes.
All right, when's the last time you used?
A couple of weeks ago, I believe, but I've been.
And what did you use a couple of weeks ago?
Maybe like 3 weeks.
No, what did you use? What substance?
Oh, methamphetamine.
Okay. All right, any other questions?
Just to clarify, Judge, the CPS case was in 2013.
Yeah, still providing for
You give her money.
that?
Send
Yes,
it.
yes.
And she does send her daughter.
All right, 2 years deferred adjudication, $1,000 fine, probated. Restitution to the Bexar County Lab for testing. No unsupervised contact with minors. No contact with Sergio Pablo Huerta. Drug education course. I want 90 sober meetings in 90 days. 150 hours community service restitution. 40 of those hours will be waived if you provide proof of the COVID vaccination. Court is not requiring you to get the COVID vaccination, but if you do, 40 of those hours will be waived. I'm going to order parenting classes because there are minors that she's in contact with. And if she ever intends to have any contact with her 11-year-old and 10-year-old, she's going to need parenting classes. Once she completes the parenting classes, the remaining of the community service hours can be waived. I'm going to want proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider, no employment with minors, and you are not to be employed at any location, restaurant, whose primary source of income is through the sales of alcohol. You understand? I'm going to want a TAP evaluation, and you need to be honest in the TAP. If the TAP evaluation recommends inpatient treatment, I'm going to want intensive outpatient treatment. If it recommends outpatient, supportive outpatient, I'm still going to want intensive outpatient treatment. There's going to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. We're going to do the UA hotline with her, and we're going to do the UA hotline with her for at least 3 months, and we'll see how that goes. If all goes well, then she can go to regular testing. And I'm going to want field visits 2 times per month, and we can do that for 3 months and see how it goes. Probation, is there anything else that she needs? Yes. Is there anything else that you need from the court in order to be successful? All right. In this court, your attorney will tell you communication is key. When people are placed on deferred adjudication or probation, I want them to be successful. I don't want to have to send somebody to prison. Many of the people that you see over in the box, they were either on probation, didn't communicate, didn't report, or whatever they did not do. You understand? Showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you. We can go off the record. Here's the thing, meth and all of these drugs that people are doing on the street, you don't know what's in them. Maybe the last time you use it, don't let that be you, okay?
Some people walk into a courtroom hoping for a second chance. Philip Washington walked in asking why he should be punished at all. He got his answer. Thanks for watching Court Beacon TV. Subscribe for new cases every day.